Hey guys, this is Michael Marpong or Germanicus, and welcome back to Audio Germanicus. It's been a while. So it's for this one, I want to read up an article by an independent writer known as Misha Burnett. This is inspired by like one of my responses, my feedback to a recent story of mine called "Prisoner of the Megacorp," in which the commenter told me that I did too much telling and not enough showing, or I didn't follow the concept advice called show don't tell. Now, if you're a writer or you've been seeing writing advice, you will still see show don't tell. I see it a lot. I mean, you will get that a lot. But what if I tell you there is a different point of view to this? There's a counterpoint. So let's go to the article. It's written in February 5th, 2019. So this is 6 years ago. That's a long time ago, but let's get going. The title is Are You a Storyteller or a Story Shower? Let us begin. If you write fiction, you're a storyteller. Other media, movies, and comics, for example, show the audience the story. Fiction tells a story. The oft repeated advice, show, don't tell, is good for filmmakers and artists, but I have become convinced that it's counterproductive for fiction writers. And the examples used to back up the advice don't even make sense. Because when you write Alice stomped her feet and snorted instead of Alice was angry, you are still telling the reader what happened. All you've done is switch from a more conceptual to a more concrete description. Both have their place depending on the mood and flow of the narrative. Fiction, by its nature, is able to deliver conceptual information in ways that no other medium can. This is why films made from novels so often seem lackluster and dull compared to the source material. All a movie can do is show. And there are some things that have to be told. Or you end up with fiction that feels like a scene by scene transcription of a film script, a paragraph of well written exposition. And yes, there is such a thing. Can immerse a reader in a story more thoroughly than opening voiceovers or, as you know, Dr. Frankenstein, sections of dialogue in a film. Now, this doesn't mean that everything that you tell has to be told in a flat, matter of fact style. Fiction can use figures of speech that other mediums can't. Instead of Alice was angry, you can write Alice's blood boiled and a red haze filled her vision. Try doing that in a film. So the next time someone complains that your story is telling, not showing, simply explain that you are a storyteller and telling stories is what you do. Don't let someone talk you out of using the most powerful tool that fiction has. And there you have it. That's Are You a Storyteller or a Story Shower by Misha Burnett. I'm inclined to take his opinion, or I'm inclined to believe that he knows what he's talking about because he himself is a writer, he's a novelist. So, but you don't. But if you want to see for yourself, if you have anything to say about what Mr. Burnett said in this blog post, feel free to go to his blog and uh, and write a comment. I'll link it in the description. But before we go, I do want to write. Excuse me. I want to read one more comment. One comment rather from uh, from one of the readers of the blog. It's from one Alexandru Constantine who says the advice of show versus tell is often repeated in writing advice books written by writers who write mediocre, forgettable books. So yeah, I think that's a great way to end it. And Germanicus signing off.